I'm gonna let Nate call the shots.
We already confused it with Friday.
He doesn't own the group.
We had the
Right.
I'm guessing Susie, or he's Susie's proxy. She's not here, right?
we need to go.
I don't know. It's up to Nate.
Said 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's been 7 or 8. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm fine with it, but. Hey, do we want to, yeah, that's fine. Cool, you want to get started? We don't have to. Your call, Nate.
You want to start at the end and go back to Vegas St. Louis, or do you want to?
I mean, we're going to have to play Rondo later anyway, so I think.
I'm trying not to play Rondo.
So where do you want to start? Let's
I
just
don't
start.
think we're going to get to Rondo.
We're not going to get to Rondo. There's no way.
Okay, well, let's do Vegas St. Louis.
Yeah, we'll start with that and we'll go from there.
All right. So I got the music on, so I got it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Feels good? Yeah? All right. Yeah, all kinds of. We're good. 3 beats. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. There's good? Yep. Good. Time you good? You good? All right, go. 1, 2, 3. What are you doing, Susie? What do you think? So keep doing prelude? Okay. All right. Gabriele? Gabriele? All right. Go ahead and get Trevor voluntary up, guys. What goes up?
One, two.
I don't know. That's a great question. Fanfare. Yeah. Good? Okay, here we go.
Graduates, please take your seats. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 Edwin L. Cox School of Business Graduate Degree Ceremony. Before proceeding with the program, I would like to introduce the stage party. As I call your name, please stand. Graduates, please hold your applause until all members of the stage party are introduced. First, the Dean of the Cox School of Business, Matthew B. Myers. Shane Goodwin, Associate Dean for Executive Education and Graduate Programs. And now the department chairs, Professor Amit Basu, Information Technology and Operations Management, Professor Hemang Desai, Accounting, Professor Jim Link, Finance, Professor Ed Fox, Marketing, and Professor Gordon Walker, Strategy and Entrepreneurship. We also have on stage some special guests, Steve Booth, Kurt Reimer, and Rick Smith. I'm Bill Dillon, and I serve as Senior Associate Dean. At this time, I would ask the remaining Cox faculty and staff to stand and be acknowledged. I think we would all agree that this is a great day to be on campus, and graduates, congratulations, you've made it. However, you have not made this journey alone, so at this time, will the spouses, parents, grandparents, and other family members of our graduates please stand? Let's show our appreciation. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Dean, Matthew B. Myers.
Thank you, Bill. It's a great day to be on campus. We're very happy to be here. Welcome, everyone. I'm Matt Myers, Dean of the Cox School of Business. Earlier today, we had a campus graduation ceremony this morning where we proudly sang our national anthem, listened to a beautiful rendition of the alma mater, and now we move on to what I think is the best part of the day, which is the Cox graduation. So we're very happy that everybody is here. Thank you for being here. For those of you all who started your day at the commencement ceremony this morning, we are so glad you made it. For those of you all who might have started your day at Barley's, we're glad you made it too. I'm always reminded there is 31 years ago tonight, I graduated from my business program where I met my wife, but I didn't have the nerve to ask her out until graduation night. I know. So for those of you, that was a most wonderful night of my life anyway. For those of you all who may be waiting to do that, you've still got time, but the clock's clicking. So whenever I make my graduation day remarks, I'm always reminded of the benefit of brevity. And an end of semester remark and comment that was given to me by a student many, many years ago that went something like this. It said, if I only had 10 minutes left to live, I'd want to spend it in Professor Myers' class. Because Professor Myers can make the last 10 minutes of class seem like a lifetime. So keeping that in mind, I'll keep my comments short and get on to the major purpose of today's ceremony, which is closing one chapter in our students' lives and starting another one. At the risk of telling a personal story on a day that is really your all's day, let me just talk a little bit briefly about my maternal grandmother. She was one of 13 children in a Western Kentucky farming family. She had an 8th grade education in a one-room schoolhouse that was heated by chunks of coal and an iron stove in the winter. That schoolhouse and the crossroads where it stood long gone now. My grandmother never had a driver's license, never flew on an airplane. She never smoked, never drank whiskey, never played cards, never bet on the horses. Despite this, she was one of the wisest people I ever knew. This time of year back in Kentucky and Tennessee, it's a glorious time. It's when the redbuds are out and the dogwoods are out and the blueberries and blackberries are all getting ready to grow on the old fence rows and barn sides. When I was a boy, whenever I would be absolutely sure that I was right or absolutely furious with the opinion of someone else who I knew was wrong, my grandmother would say, "Now, Matthew, always remember, when blackberries is green, they's red. When blackberries is green, they's red." And she was right. A green, unripe blackberry is as red as an apple. And of course, what my grandmother was trying to tell me was, don't be so sure you're always right. And the other person could see the world very differently from you and still be just as right as you are. And remembering this in these overly contentious times has been one of the most important lessons I've ever learned, and a critical one for all of you all as future business leaders too. When I first arrived at SMU 6 years ago, I became fascinated with the histories and the traditions of this institution. And one of the more impressive lessons I learned was something I didn't know a whole lot about before coming to Dallas, and that was the history of service of our graduates. From the wars in the Pacific, in Europe, and the Middle East, to the philanthropic efforts that have become such a part of the culture of Dallas and the heart of Texas, Cox students have always stepped up when asked and sacrificed when others wouldn't. And it's that spirit I'd like for you all to take with you all today. For you all graduates, it's time to understand that once you walk out of here today, the rest of your lives will be measured by your willingness to accept duty and responsibility, to accept the call. We speak quite a bit at SMU about respect and integrity. And one of the things that most attracted me to the Cox School was the feeling of fairness, of honest discourse, and the value placed on all people and perspectives, and an understanding that when blackberries is green, they's red. That's respect. Graduates, you have also had many conversations about integrity, and you all know that when you have integrity, nothing else matters. And when you don't have integrity, nothing else matters. I want to spend just a couple of minutes talking about that third side of that Holy Trinity, and that's responsibility, or as I've always thought of it, duty. Let me stress the importance to you, the graduates, in understanding your duty in engaging your companies, businesses, and organizations in the growth of our societies. Too often, business leaders see people and markets as nothing more than profits and PE ratios, cost structures, and dividends. And instead, duty calls upon you to see societies as the recipient of the fruits of your success and the benefactors of your future growth. It is undeniable that the future of our country is dependent upon the actions of business leaders, and that our society is dependent on the next generation of leaders, you all sitting here today, to understand that you have a duty to nourish our society with the actions of your decisions. Today, we run the risk of our business leaders becoming a distinct class within our society, followed around by a C-suite paparazzi and protected by the successes from the economic and societal roadblocks that everyday people face. This can be attributed to technology, college costs, K-12 system, all kinds of different excuses, but the pressure on us to solve these issues, with that pressure, the fact remains that there is a growing divide between business leaders and the average citizen. Not simply in income, but in understanding the most basic of challenges to our communities. To address this, you as future business leaders must possess two very important aspects of the human condition. Compassion, because helping those in need is the right thing to do, and enlightened self-interest, because unless business leaders understand that they must nourish the societies in which they live, those societies will no longer function in the manner which allows businesses to thrive or this country to survive. Think about it for a minute. We are living in a world where 1 billion people live below the poverty line, where natural resources are under tremendous stress, commodity prices are soaring, where in developed nations like this one, the middle class is shrinking, and where increasingly we're seeing a greater percentage of the world's wealth held by a smaller percentage of the world's people. And like it or not, the smaller percentage that controls most of the future wealth on this planet is comprised of people like those sitting here today, you all. But that's okay, as long as you learn to give back. So what do? What's expected of you as a Cox graduate? Your duty is to make business an integral part of the fabric of our society, not through the payment of corporate taxes, but through the action of entrepreneurial behavior, which brings new jobs and opportunities to your communities, and through the philanthropic activities of your organizations that reinvest resources back into those communities when schools, cities, and politicians fail. It's not about wealth redistribution. It's about creating opportunities and exhibiting global stewardship. Your duty is in understanding the difference between making something cool versus making something of worth. It's being confident with a personal introspection by asking yourself, do I create value or simply shift money from one pocket to another? It's in asking yourself, your employees, and your boards, what are we doing to help the sick, the poor, the underrepresented, and how is this building a foundation for future generations? Because life is already naturally hard, and in nature there are no rewards nor punishments, only consequences. And we must be there to help those who cannot help themselves. It's about understanding that sustainability is more than a trendy buzzword, and that you'll be remembered for the care of your employees and your stewardship of our natural resources, not for your stock price. You as business leaders must stay above today's political partisan fray and understand that if businesses don't proactively step in to address so many of these societal challenges, governments and regulators will, and often in ways that are counterproductive to the free market premise we find so important. Thus, not only is the spirit of service and giving back the right thing to do, this philosophy also exhibits an enlightenment by understanding it's the best thing for businesses to be actively involved. The concept of duty is important here at the Cox School. During your time here, you have learned that the Cox School doesn't give, it gives back. And that this is a wonderful place to begin exploring how giving back pays forward. Duty and responsibility are nuanced topics, ones that every business and business leader must address individually. The good news is there are so many ways for you to give back that there is really no limit to what you can do or how your organizations can be involved. I encourage you to think long and hard on how you and your companies can give back to those in need, whether they be schools, neighborhoods, hospitals, environmental causes, or the underprivileged and disenfranchised. Not only is it your duty to do so, but the personal rewards are enormous. You should see your duty as a business leader as one of the greatest opportunities of your life. It can be rewarding beyond measure. We all have long careers with many successes and many failures, and their accompanying midlife and quarter-life crises. There will be times when you wonder, is what I'm doing worth it? And what will be my legacy after my career is done? There's the old saying that goes, millions long for immortality who don't know what to do with themselves on a rainy Sunday afternoon. But you'll know what to do, because you know that nothing could be more personally rewarding than using your professional success to give back to the communities and causes which are individually important to you. This should be a great personal motivator that provides you with an inspiration to succeed every day. And your faculty down here on the front row, they expect this of you. They expect each of you to come back to Cox in 5 or 10 years and tell our future students how you have made an impact on the environment, on your towns, and on your communities. We will hold you to that. And remember, as Cox School graduates, your actions and behaviors will always reflect on this institution. It will be your duty to fight for those with less and for those in need of more. And all the success in the world doesn't mean a thing if you won't step up and ask and sacrifice when others wouldn't. Thank you all very much, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Dean Myers. We will now begin the presentation of diplomas. Please hold your applause so all names can be heard. The order of presentation, if you're keeping score, is as follows. We'll begin with the executive MBAs, followed by the professional MBAs, the full-time 2-year MBAs, the full-time 1-year MBAs, the online MBAs, the online MBA Direct, the Master of Science in Accounting, the Master of Science in Business Analytics, the Master of Science in Finance, and finally, the Master of Science in Management. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present the graduates of the Executive MBA program, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the Executive MBA program, class of 2023, Scott Brykreutz and Deepa Subramaniam.
Margaret Inglis Austin. Kathleen Dolt.
Sundar Athinaranian.
Stephen Gates.
Nick Balknight.
Margaret Hefner.
Marcia Dunn.
Benny Ray Johnson, Jr.
Kristen Hallam.
Kondal Kondragula.
Jill Hogg.
Christy Kimball.
Keith Jursek.
Casey Magiacomo.
Chuck Karras.
Caleb Messer.
Robert Andrew Liu.
Robin Wilcox Murray.
Michael Fuller McNamara.
Nimesh Patel.
Megan Mowles.
Andrew Rosales.
Christina Oliver.
Ryan Shook.
Poonam Patel.
Rudy Solis.
Gloria Ophelia Salinas.
Brad William Vierno.
Pratik Saxena.
Justine Taylor Raymond.
Sean Shepard.
Rachel Ann Watson.
William Scott Breitkreitz.
Deepa Subramaniam.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the Executive MBA program. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to present the 2023 graduates of the Professional MBA program.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the Professional MBA program, class of 2023, Ryan Spencer Williams and Eric Bartmus.
Keith Allen.
DeAndre Lamont Anderson.
Jane Marie Anderson.
Jamie Nicole Baker.
Rachel Michelle Ball Phillips.
Colleen Evelyn Barnett.
William Austin Barrett.
Nicholas Daniel Blazik.
Matthew Bogobwitz.
Caroline Blanche Brookshire.
Emmy Buck.
Ariana Monique Burgos.
Veronica Cherie Campbell.
Ariana Catalano.
Shorya Singh Chauhan.
Elizabeth Ann Graham.
Haley Coates Huseman.
Eman Akong.
Victor Manuel Escobedo.
Abby Evans.
Elazar Charlie Flores IV.
Christopher Sterling Ford.
Juan Jose Gonzalez.
John Edward Good III.
Skylar Gray.
Heather Leanne Hansen.
Brendan Hayes.
Elizabeth Adriana Hernandez.
Clement Ho.
Abraham Husseini.
Akan Iene Kevin Ikba.
Garrett Dean Jones.
Brooke Caroline Kellum.
Theo Demetrius Corpus.
Gail Francis Kramer.
Michelle Landis.
Kelsey Lang.
Mari Larkin Den.
Barrett Walker Matthews.
Claiborne Manchester Lord.
Nathaniel Lovato.
Duncan W. McCauley.
Luke Thomas Meyer.
Savannah Moore.
Christopher Jordan Moxley.
Ramya Narapareddy.
Amanda Nicole Navaez.
Nick Nator.
Amarachi Nwabunda Ochi.
Alex Orduña.
Kevin J. Ortiz.
Ashley Park.
Michael Snyder.
Alyssa Phillips.
Chad Gaston Sussman.
Mark Christopher Pruitt.
Alexandra Marie Underhill.
James Reimer.
Mac Vu.
Sarah Mackenzie Smith.
Drenard Woods.
Sadie Ann Solis.
Kajal Patel.
Corinne Michelle Stiles.
Rhea Brielle Pollard.
Nathaniel Taylor.
Gina Karis Ringnow.
Robert Stephen Vick.
Hunter Christian Sherman.
Liam Glenn White.
Ryan Spencer Williams.
Eric Robert Bartmus.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the professional MBA program of the Cox School of Business. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present the graduates of the full-time two-year MBA program, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals for the two-year full-time MBA program, class of 2023, Luxor Brothers and Preston Pownell.
Faj Rian Afandi.
Corbin Anderson.
Anurup Chandra Anurag.
Mary Elizabeth Baker.
Blake Bassett.
Sterling Creighton Beard.
Joe Beebe.
Margot Catherine Bonomo.
Philip Bowie.
Blake Brinson.
Jennifer Kane.
Andrew Chiropko.
Peter Crane.
Jung Yul Choi.
Nellie Davis.
Nicholas John Costanza.
Angelo Nodul.
Matt Culver.
Riley Hayes.
Ella Albright Ekstrom.
Alvaro Hallschneider.
Trisha Gein.
Amanda Hall.
Preston Gregory Hext.
Jenna Jacobs.
Meredith Huggins.
Mark Youngman.
Khwaja Hamza Hussein.
Peter Lanasa.
Megan Elizabeth Jarko.
Annette Main.
Francis Stephen Kimball, Jr.
Louisa McCarty.
Lauren Kistler Linehan.
Allison Miles.
Patricia Mayorga.
Juan Fernando Moscoso.
Connor McDonough.
Okichi Nabara.
Pearson Moore.
Austin Pipkin.
Alexis Eileen Knock Wynn.
Emily Rosenblum.
Destiny Nicole Perez.
Destiny Scott.
Madison Russo Rigby.
Sloan Silverman.
Brent Schlegel.
Grant Sullivan.
Sunghoon Shin.
Justin Tackett.
Alan Eric Spiegel.
Saurav Goal.
Jake Sullivan.
Luxor Brothers.
Grace Ann Elizabeth Webb. Preston Pownell.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the full-time two-year MBA program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present the graduates of the full-time one-year MBA program, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the one-year MBA program, class of 2023, Quinlan Pershall and Justine Bollet.
Franklin Jagarbarn Okachukwu Argunane.
Jorge Santos Barrera Gaza.
Shubham Rajanar Bothara.
Lion Robert Foreman Creel.
Martin Geens.
Siddharth Gorecha.
Chadnani Goswami.
Javier Guerra.
Madison Jewell.
Sarah Ann Levine.
Maribel Lomeley.
Rebecca Merchant.
Noari Nadari Nad Impali.
Alejandro Ortiz Becerra.
Prina Roy.
J.R. Sethi.
Shashanik Singh.
Harish Sridharan.
Jasmine Iprana Smith.
Juan Jesus Trevino.
Robel Segu.
Savannah Wilkinson.
Catherine Yarbrough.
Anna Zahelton Rodriguez.
Quinlan Thomas Purcell.
Justine Bolle.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the full-time one-year MBA program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present the graduates of our online MBA program, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the online MBA program, class of 2023, Logan Miller, Thomas Farnsworth, Zebnish Modi, and Michael Miles.
Aman Sadar Hamad.
Jason Lynn Anderson.
David Aiken Essig.
Richard Ash.
Rocky Bankar.
Annie Barona.
Yasmin Barnes Jones.
Samantha Bartell.
Jacqueline Beshar.
Darren Blair.
Thomas Blass.
Lorenzo Mauricio Bolton.
Satish Boma.
Alyssa Candace Brooks.
Jante Andre Brown.
Jacob Allen Burkholder.
Nita Botala.
Amber Casey.
Vienna Catalani,
Victoria Seelys.
Eloise Cobas,
Carrie Colley.
Margaret Collins,
Rebecca Cott.
Christopher Cunningham,
Robert Chandler Darwin.
Jared Davis,
Sydney Davis.
Shelby Carter Doolin,
Roy Flowers.
Haley Javon Franklin,
Alexis Goes Delgado.
James William Green,
Bonnie Hainline.
Felicia Harris,
Hayden Robert Harrison.
Richard Brian Hart,
Megan Helgerson.
Charlotte Hill,
Ben Hobson.
Samira Hoda,
Laura Holland.
Ty Hook,
Parker Johnson.
Shakala Johnson,
Dorothy Robinson Jones.
Cody Lee Jones,
Jason Jordy.
Kevin Singh Carla,
Priscilla Linda Kanata.
Tay Kim,
Thomas Farnsworth.
Logan Miller,
Andrew Christopher Klein.
Jason Knott.
Clarence L. Landon IV.
Armando Ray Landon.
Nicholas Larez.
Michael Lawrence.
Heather LeClaire.
Young Lee.
Alina Light.
Cassandra Marcella Manning Lozano.
Karen Matz.
Michael John McLaughlin.
Taylor Philip Morin.
Dan Milovec.
Brandy Obanoske.
Trustin L. Moore.
Christopher Peterson.
Charles Edward Neagle.
Thais Gomez Pimentel.
Casey Parsons.
Sergio Ivan Pop.
Sananga Joseph Pereira.
Rogine Rahimzada Nobari.
Matthew Felici.
Carlos Angel Reyes.
Benjamin Pollock.
Dara Rippey.
Michael Joseph Putman.
McKenna Rhea Shirley.
Adil Raza. Adam Robert Rice.
Shelby Peyton Sterling.
Sophia Ali Shaw.
Dean Robert Strom.
Landry Smith.
Matthew Swoboda.
Madison Elena Spears.
David Tilden.
Alex Stoops.
Scott Valencia.
Stephen Stewart.
Mark Edward White.
Brandon Lee Thomas.
Bradley Wilson.
Estefania H. Torres.
Julie Zamaripa.
Christy Walker.
Michael P. Miles.
Tempest Marie Williams. Joshua Curtis Wormington. Zebi Modi.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the online MBA program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present the graduates of our online MBA Direct program, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the MBA Direct program, Samantha Simak and Robert Michael Porter.
Bethany Janice Alexander.
Bianca Bonadel.
Vanessa Serda Monsivais.
Gabrielle Simeon Constantine.
Brinlyn Aaron Curry.
Mallory Dean.
Mujidat Morene KG Followiyal.
Luke Aaron Gibbons.
Grant Gorman.
Casey Hanwerger.
Nia Henson.
Sarah Christina Hill.
Joe Huff.
Dwayne Irvin Jr.
Magnus John Jacob.
Emrit Carr Jassar.
Sandesh Garki.
Eric Robert Kane.
Rashik Kasori.
Cianzi Cuemo.
Kelly Landon.
Grant Mason.
Adrian McClure.
Mark Ryan Miller.
Anne Marie Norden.
Antonio Rafael Mata.
JJ O'Connor.
Paul Anthony Perez.
Ashta Patel.
Lauren Mary Ritson.
Justin James Reagan II.
Michael John Salvador.
Ruben Jacob Rusk.
Brandon Solomon.
Connor Simpson.
Andrew James Stonebarger.
Emily Sims.
Isabella Taylor.
Philip Logan Stahl.
Shelby White.
Sarah Alexandra Stratton.
Sahar Yakubi.
Melissa Daphne Uskan.
Robert Michael Porter.
Bowie Wynn. Samantha Simig.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the Online MBA Direct program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present the graduates of the Master of Science in Accounting program, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the Masters of Science in Accounting program, class of 2023, Travis Almond and Lydia Zuklik.
Darian A. Acosta.
Cooper Arnold.
Chloe Beggs.
Harrison Smith Avery.
Grant Perkins Booth.
Christopher Neal Beals.
Regis Chen.
Anthony Scott Burney.
Robin Drury.
Erica Chavez.
Lauren Egan.
Ariana Daniel.
Linus Emmett.
Amanda Marie Duke.
Michelle Fearon.
Carter Bowen Frederick.
Elena Gambarin.
Pierce Farlow.
James Dylan Grafton.
Grace Flynn.
Cade Holiday.
Connor James Good.
E. Karaja.
Christopher Hansen.
Anna Paula Yaros.
Jake Holiday. Oh, Jack, sorry.
Zachary Paul Mashney.
Catherine Keenan.
Morgan Blaine McCaleb.
Cassie Rios.
Travis Rogers Moat.
Peyton Ann Maloney.
Giovanna Elena Olivieri.
Mary Massey.
Ryan Porter.
Natalie Catherine Miller.
James William Rhodes.
Sarah Christine Myers.
Yvonne Santoyo.
Jared Pastor.
Epek Rudd.
Maria de Jesus Rangel Patron.
Laura McConnell Wilson.
Jason Richardson.
Andrew Bryce Siren.
Brighton Staub.
Stone Favreau.
Erica Hoffman Harris.
Elizabeth K. Shumway.
Jacqueline Smisco.
Avery Grace Ports.
Eric Matthew Shaw.
Ashley Eleanor Eccles.
Dylan Bayer Smith.
Lily Myers.
Elizabeth Marie Johnson.
Margaret Lane Zagel.
Piper Nicole Odom.
Christopher Ye Sun.
Brooke Nicole Stricker.
Daniel Stephen Stark.
Hannah Cloherty.
Megan Elaine Waldron.
Mary Louise Howland.
Dominic Zarini.
Peter Ryan Vohringer.
Ivana Sophia Stefan Fleffel.
Everett Smith.
Madeline Alexa Work.
Lydia Zuklik.
Travis Neal Allman.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the Master of Science in Accounting program. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to present the graduates of the Master of Science in Business Analytics, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the Masters in Science of Business Analytics, class of 2023. Nicole Parmalee, Dewey Gu, Lee Ho, Iris Shi, Yu Chu, and then Carolyn Searcy.
Madeline Ann Adam.
Murad R. Kasim.
Michael Joseph Grotto.
Elsie Arvalo.
Syed Abdul Karim Babar.
Chi Ba.
Abiba Bamba.
Ryan Graham Booth.
Andrew James Brown.
Felipe Buccelli.
Kylie Burns.
Yuchen Cao.
Brian Emmanuel Richard Cavanis.
Serbi Chandhok.
Sakshim Chauhan.
Cooper Jonathan Clark.
Esperanza Maria Colmenares Sandoval.
Syed Ayman Syed Ayman.
Kriti Dalakandi.
Felix Cruz Mentonies.
Kiana Esmaili.
Patrick B. Dooley.
Kieran Burse.
Gabriella Fielding.
Yusuf Ayman Abdullah Galal.
Divya Gihar.
Sofia Daniela Garcia Rivas.
Dinesh Diraj Ganesh II.
Varun Sanjay Gokhale.
Parag Garg.
Alex Grill.
Jack Grams.
Mary Elizabeth Covington Hartsfield.
Yash Gupta.
Nicole Parmalee.
Chin Chun Huang.
Toby Imam.
Zijie Jin.
Napat Jiva Kanun.
Catherine Jones.
Dailasha Joshi.
Mitchell Kodak.
Shahar Khan.
Ronak Singh Kohli.
Stephen Lee.
Dawei Gu.
Yuhan Ling.
Emma Lei.
Wei-Ning Lu.
Soumya Langsanji.
James Matthew McDaniel.
吕程
Shankar Narajajan.
Cameron Olivia Myler.
Sai Prasanti Naramneni.
Sumita Liar.
Suga Nayak.
Sai Demand Lathony.
Xian Ping Pen.
Tejasri Patbandala.
T. Fong.
Shenshenok Fongpathan.
Koshi Aburi.
Kenira Pupala.
Jacqueline Sanchez.
Gangandhar Salagandla Chowdhury.
Poya Satirapanya.
Benjamin Daniel C.
Christina Sagrada Rodriguez.
Yashari.
Jennifer,
Sharmi.
Jennifer Silva.
Simran Singh.
Rachana Debra Sontake.
Ferdering Soro.
Taylor Sujata.
Abhishek Sobarelu.
Lee Ho.
Karen Tabet. Iris She.
Hima Suran.
Harsh Tandel.
Kiara Gahi Takeda.
Rayton Tiano.
Xiang Xiang Tao.
Jeriel Wajas.
Nupa Upadhyaka.
Rashana Pokrel.
Zhao Wei Wang.
Yin Wang.
Luna Wang.
Yiyun Sun.
Lindsay Winters. Sorry.
Carolina Vitek.
Wu Wenjie.
Xin Sheng.
Yao Kunchen.
Wan Yiyao.
Zhang Yiwan.
Caroline Cersei.
Ke Sarah Yu. Xin Yi Zheng. Iris Zhou. Irene 秋月。
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the Master of Science in Business Analytics. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to present the graduates of the Master of Science in Finance program, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the Masters of Science in Finance program, class of 2023, Luis Rueda Lozano and Bryce Inbody.
Knut Alejandro.
Charles Abderrahman.
Bo Barrington.
Adriana Arrazola Waldman.
Colton Blacketer.
Bryson Charles Bianco.
Idul Chinoy.
Rowan Brown.
Kendall Couch.
Alex Conrad.
Humberto Jose Diaz.
Charlotte Divine.
Madigan Lori Epping.
Alex Dorhan.
Jane Ann Catherine Phil.
Alexander Boyer.
Byron Fronin.
Leonard Charles Franks.
Cole Grimes.
William Joseph Greskovich.
Caroline Harper.
William Zane Harmon.
Blaine Hovenier.
Houghton Mills Hearn.
Alejandra Hurtado.
Lane Harris.
Jordan Jansa van Ransburg.
Gabe Jacks.
Macy Claire Lawrence.
Pranab Kumar.
Junhong Henry Lee.
Gianna Jana Lee.
Margaret Martin.
Austin James Liu.
Barrett Van Matson.
Travis Emerson Martin.
Kaysen Mears.
Ryan Nathaniel May.
Ryan Christopher Myers.
Jose Antonio Muniz Hidalgo.
Eric Fernando Padilla Casillas.
Juanita Núñez.
Jillian Parker.
Bodie Pakes.
Regina Perez Lozano.
Angela Perez.
Arvind Dakshan Rajesh.
Marcelo Pierre.
William Rosenwinkel.
Robert Preston Ramsey.
Ivan Santillan.
Berg Sanders.
Charmi Shah.
Kunal Segal.
Nemrit Thomas.
Kate Stephen Schunkweiler.
Justin Corral Thompson.
Reynolds Thompson.
Raiz Ung.
Ophelia Tijerina Poinsont.
Bryce Embody.
Stanley Denton Walker. Matthew Charles Ward. Jackson Matthew Winkler. Jessica Renia Wallis. John Mark Weaver. Luis Francisco Rueda Lozano.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the Master of Science in Finance program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present the graduates of the Master of Science in Management, class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class marshals of the Masters in Science and Management program, class of 2023, Erin Winneck and Gabriela Estrada Hernandez.
Oscar Pedro Alegria.
Carla Alves.
London Austin Roark.
Amber Danielle Bacon.
Paige Kellyanne Bayless.
Joseph Howell Bissinger.
Amanda Castrojón.
Donald Conkey.
Annabella Grace Cochran.
Ryan Cox.
Amber Dyer.
Matt DeSeekan.
Isabel Eastman.
John Paul Fernandez.
Marcella Raquel Gersten.
Aaron Mari Gramley.
Hadi Imran Iqbal.
Matthew Paul Jenkins.
Reed Lewis.
Katya Kamar.
Hayden Elizabeth McGuffin.
Carson Rose Miller.
Lauren Miller.
Abria Morrow.
Pranay Panchal.
Carlton Sterling Harris.
Ana Paula Ramirez Perea.
Carmen Regina.
Rachel Schwand.
Devin Ashley Seek.
Arden Bet Shannon.
Carolyn Grace Smith.
Christopher Collins Staley.
Jordan Page Whiteford Stewart.
Brandon Turridge.
Red Tomic.
Tatum Tickner.
Benjamin Paul Tipton.
Marika Joanna Theodora Vandermark.
Mallory Michelle Rowe.
Catherine Wright.
Delia D. Shield.
Andrew Zahabi.
Gabby Estrada.
Erin Michelle Wanek.
One more round of applause for the 2023 graduates of the Master of Science in Management. Let's do one more round of applause for all of our graduates. Guests and family members of our graduates are invited to join the graduates at a reception in the Indoor Performance Center. Graduates, will you please remain seated until the stage party leaves? And on exit, exit to my right. This concludes our ceremony.
Nathan's not. Glenn's coming back. Yeah, so we're going to give him all the heat. Actually, we'll probably do exactly the same thing we did, realistically. Hey, great playing with you, man.
Likewise, Mike. Good final.
Yeah, likewise. Great job. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.